been here, what, month and a half, 2 months now. How is the acclimation to Cincinnati and now getting around the team and starting to work with these guys?
Sure. Yeah, it's been great. You know, anytime you move into a new role, right, obviously there's transitions, there's adjustments to be made. I mean, it's new people, it's new schemes, it's new cultures, right? Every organization has its own culture, right? You know, IBM has a different culture from Dell, Coca-Cola has a different culture from Pepsi, right? Everybody has a different culture, and so you're just trying to learn what's the culture of the place that you're at, and you know, being able to assimilate to it and feed into it, but also be yourself, and you know, not try to be something that you're not either through that process. But you know, it's great people here. Coach Fickle, Coach Freeman have been outstanding, but you know, top to bottom, administration, other coaches. But getting out here with the players, I mean, this is why we do what we do. You know, be out here with the players and coaching them, and really just pouring into them, investing in them, helping these young guys. It's been a lot of fun so far. Hopefully, we keep building more to do, though. That's for sure.
Did you have any ties to this staff, or?
So Coach Freeman and I have known each other for a while. So when Coach Freeman was at Kent State, I was an assistant at Ball State. When he was at Purdue, I was an assistant at Maryland. We would work camps together. We'd trade information. You know, he's at Purdue. Hey, tell me about Illinois. I'll tell you about Penn State. So as coaches do, we're just sharing information all the time. Then this summer, Coach Freeman and I spent some time just talking, not so much scheme-wise, but just defending option, mistakes people make as they're looking to build towards defending Navy. Obviously, coming from West Point, had some experience. And it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't necessarily scheme-wise. You look at what we did at West Point, we were 3-4. You know, they played out of a 4 down. It was more mistakes people make, and so it just and problems that you can give off, option offenses. So that time, just talking ball again a little bit, I think really helped Coach Fickle, Coach Freeman feel really comfortable with me as a teacher, right, and what I could bring to the staff and value I could add.
It felt like a pretty quick hire, so that must be nice realizing how much they valued you. That I'm sure
it was a pretty quick call. You know, I've known Coach Stripling for a while. I have tons of respect for Steve. He's just a tremendous coach. You know, he's certainly left a very quality group here, young group that we've got to get ready to play. You know, losing 3 seniors. But there's certainly some guys here that understand football, understand the scheme and the system here. He did a great job with those. So. But when Coach Stripling decided he retired, it was a really quick process. Coach Freeman reached out to me, what they wanted to do, how they wanted to move forward, and it didn't take long. And I was coming to Cincinnati.
So you know what you're losing coming in this season, and
sure.
those 3 guys. But I'm sure it's also nice as a first-year coach to see guys like Sanders and Van sitting in the meeting room.
Sure. No, there is certainly some natural talent. But this world is full of unfulfilled potential, right? And so it's being able to help guys like Malik and Majay, but also older guys. There's a bunch of fourth-year guys coming back. Muhan's coming back for his 6th year that haven't really played a whole lot of football, though. So it's really helping all those guys, take those next steps to now not just go to where they can go, but to go above and beyond where their God-given abilities are. That's a big thing, with Coach Fickle and the culture here is, don't just go to your potential, right? Go above and beyond your God-given abilities. And so to be able to help those young guys that have some talent, go above and beyond, that's really, the charge moving forward.
You think people forgot about Kevin Muhan? He hasn't played in a while, but he gets in.
I hope not. I hope Kevin Muhan hasn't forgot about Kevin Muhan, and what he can do and what he can be around here. He's like I said, he's an older guy. He has played in games, be able to bring that experience. Hopefully, he hasn't forgotten who he is, and he can take the charge here, and both on the field, but also obviously also as a 6-year guy in the locker room, leading the group of young guys of Malik Vans and Majay Sanders, and really helping those guys go forward and develop too, with his background, his experience.
You bring a lot of that discipline from West Point. I know anyone that watched the bowl game, that was a thorough spanking there. I mean, every cadet I know is just on.
It was a special opportunity for me to be at West Point. Just tremendous young men. And again, a great culture in the program that Jeff Monken has built at the West Point. I truly loved and appreciated my time there at West Point. And like I said, there was a culture there of success, a culture of discipline, a culture of toughness, and hopefully bringing some of those things here. But hopefully a lot of those things are already in place here as well. And I think you look at 2 11-win programs, you don't win 11 games in a season playing the schedules that either one of these programs have played without a culture of some toughness, some discipline, and guys that care about each other and love each other and willing to lay it on the line, not just for myself but for the guy next to me. And I think you certainly see that, I think, really here in both programs.
If there's one thing you want kind of to be defined by in terms of what your defensive lines play like and what your units play? Is there something that jumps out for you?
First off, I want it to be, that toughness factor comes in, right? That toughness, right? A bunch of guys that O-line coaches turn on the film like, man, that is a tough dude. That's a tough dude. We got to block that guy and that guy, right? But I think that happens, really, we talk a lot about the 4 E's, right? Effort, right? Your effort is something that happens on a play-to-play basis, right? I can have great play effort one play, the next play effort, just, really great drop-off. And I want just a consistent effort about everything we do, which builds into that toughness, right? But then after that, you watch them, right? There's an enthusiasm and an energy about how they play, right? They get excited, they have fun. Again, they love playing for each other, right? They enjoy each other's successes. It's not about me and I got the sack. It's about we and we got the sack. We made the play. It's not me. It's, you hate seeing the me's and the I's, and it's more about we, us, and ours, right? We did this. This is our team. This is our group. So, if you got great effort and you got guys that bring enthusiasm and energy to the work, hopefully what that leads to is execution. Right, so those are your 4 E's, right? Great effort, right? Enthusiastic guys that show up and have fun every day, that bring positive energy, don't bring negative energy and drag others down. They lift others up. But then, you do those things that lead you to executing, doing our job, and hopefully get in the backfield and we make some plays.
When this came up, did you get a chance to talk to Strip and see what things were like here?
I didn't get a chance to talk to Strip, but like I said, I had a really good relationship with Coach Freeman, so I knew pretty well, what was going on and kind of what they had returning and what the potential was moving forward. And then, like I said, potential is just that. We got to go do something with it and develop it into something.
Did they send you a picture of Myjai Sanders with the job offer and just say,
hey, there you go. So, he's certainly a young buck that we've got some high expectations for, but you just, you keep challenging those guys that nobody should have higher expectations for you than yourself. If somebody else has higher expectations for you, right, you're probably not going to ever reach your potential, right? As long as your expectations are higher for yourself than what anybody else has. And that's what we're working with Myjai, keep building his expectations of himself.
Being at Army, did you look up the Navy UC score after just talking to him this summer?
Coach Freeman and I talked after his drive home that evening. So he called me up. We were texting, and he called me up while he was driving home because we actually played Air Force that same week. So I was very much in triple option mindset myself as we were defending Air Force, and he was preparing for Navy. So we definitely had some talks and conversations throughout the week of just thoughts and that bouncing back and forth off each other.